secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today I have this Jalen Brunson build I wanted to make for you, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as I like the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your notification for my daily uploads. But without further ado, let's hop straight into this video, okay? So, basically with Jalen Brunson, you know, he's been doing really, really well, not only this season, but during the playoffs, even though they had that major choke against the Pacers. Maybe I should do a Tyrese Halliburton. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to make a Tyrese Halliburton version, but I wanted to make this Jalen Brunson build because I felt like he's such a unique point guard in today's game that it just felt like, you know what, let me go ahead and make this. And I'm gonna talk about why he's so unique compared to other PGs in a second, but he's 6'2", 190 pounds with a 6'4" wingspan, okay? So he's not big at all. Actually, he's 6'1". Yeah, he's probably 6'1". But they're saying 6'2", but who knows? He's probably 6 feet. Like you never know with this. Let me just actually I want to check and see because I know that he is not 6'2" at all. Like there's no way Jalen Brunson is 6'2". So they have him as his height is 6'2". Yeah, 6'2", 190. But I don't think he's 6'2". All right, let's just keep it a stack. But I went 6'2", 190 because that's what they're saying. His wingspan 6'4", and now let's go over the physical. So one thing that's going to stand out about Jalen Brunson, for him to be this short, he's not that fast, right? But we still going to go 85. But Jalen Brunson is a throwback point guard. He's an old school point guard. He brings the ball. He likes to give his back to you, almost like he's posting you up from like 90 feet. He's not really facing you up. Everything he does is with his back to the basket. If you look at the old point guards, Mark Jackson, Magic Johnson, Penny Hardaway, so you got to think like early 90s and back, that's how PGs actually went down the floor. Allen Iverson was what really changed the game for point guards and just how people dribbled and faced up. But a lot of the PGs, bringing the ball down the floor, you turn your back to your defender to protect the ball, right? That's just how it was. And Jalen Brunson is doing that now, and it's extremely effective because just a lot of defenders in modern basketball are just not used to that, okay? He is a throwback PG, and he's played some bully ball. We are going to go 65 on the strength, 77 on the agility, 85 on the speed, and we're going to go 58 on the vert just to get area wizard on bronze, but nothing crazy, okay? On the close shot, we're going 84 on the close shot, just for basics, just to be able to have a decent ability to finish around the basket. And then we're going to go all the way up to 97 on the driving layup, okay, to get that layup mix master on Hall of Fame along with the float game on Hall of Fame. These are very important. Obviously, we're not able to get that physical. Actually, let's go ahead and get that physical finish. Let's go ahead and get that physical finisher on silver. So we're going to get that strength up to 67 now, get that physical finisher on silver. And then what we'll do is we'll probably just drop this down to 80, okay? But we're going 97 on the driving layup. Obviously, we're not doing much on the driving dunk. We're skipping that, but we will go 40 just to make sure we can at least get the a decent little basic dunk package by doing that if you wanted to. And then we'll go 40 with the standing dunk. Even though we know that he's not doing standing dunks, this is still a video game at the end of the day. So you just want to make sure you play that fine line between what a really Jalen Brunson build is, but also what translates better in a video game. Now, this is where I say he's an old school swing, and throwback PG, and we want to go ahead and give him the post control. If you're watching the playoffs, or if you just watch Jalen Brunson, or you're a Knicks fan, you know he loves to get in the post, okay? And what makes it really, really special is that he's small, and it just looks weird sometimes seeing him posting people up, but he does a really good job of posting them up. He even does a post spin, gets to the basket for the layup, or does post fades, right? So you see someone like Luka Doncic does it, of course, you expect that. He's 6'7", like 230. But then you see a little point guard doing it, it's different. You just don't see it a lot, but it was something that was done quite frequently in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, okay? So again, he is a throwback type PG and it's really dope. Now we're gonna go 91 on our mid-range, And then you use your first 5 cap breakers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? By doing that, that is going to give you a lot of badges: Hall of Fame, Deadeye, Gold Mini Marksman. You also get Shed Shot Specialist on Hall of Fame, and Shifty Shooter on Hall of Fame. Okay, I really want to get this Mini Marksman, so let's do this. Let's go 97 and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go 92 instead of 91. All right, let me drop this down. Let me drop this down a little bit here. All right, so we go 91, and then we use our 5 cap breakers here to get to 97. Hopefully I'm not throwing people off, but this is important. That Mini Marksman is important. So we want 97, so let's go 92. All right, use 5 cap breakers here to get this to 97, and that will give you the Mini Marksman on Hall of Fame. And you can use a max +1 to get it on Legend, but that's important. Then we'll go 83 on our 3-point shot, just so we can just get that limitless range on Bronze. But again, he's not no deep range 3-point shooter, but he is a good shooter, so we want to make sure we give him that. But he lives in the mid-range. The mid-range is where he is very, very strong at. Then we'll go 70 on the free throw. We're going 90 on the pass accuracy, just so we can make sure we get Jalen Brunson passing style. It's one of those things that, you know, you make a Jalen Brunson build, at least let him be able to get his passing style. So we will go all the way up to 90, and I understand that's high. So if you want to drop that down, by all means, drop it down, put it elsewhere. But we're going to go that route. Then we're going to go 92 here, but we will use our next set of 5 cap breakers here to get to 97. Very important here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, that 97 will give you handles for days on Legend. So that's the reason why I wanted to do that. I just think it just makes sense. So we're going to put that there. So let's drop that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 92 with that 5 going up. And you'll basically get all these badges. You get handles for days on Legend, and then the other badges will be on Hall of Fame. Okay. Then we're going to go 86 with our speed with ball to get that lightning launch on Gold, even though that is not necessarily his game. But again, we still want to make sure we have some stuff that translates to basketball. To translate to 2K, and that's one thing that definitely does that. Then we're going to go 74 on our perimeter defense. This is going to be able to give us challenger, on-ball minutes, and pick dodger on Bronze. He's not known that as a defender, and it sucks because, you know, the thing is that, well, I wouldn't say it sucks, but I mean, this is reality. This is mismatches. So if you're even watching right now in the playoffs, you see Jalen Brunson stays in foul trouble, is because what they're consistently doing is attacking Jalen Brunson, because he is the weakest offender on the Knicks starting 5. I mean, you got people like OG, you got, you know, Bridges, you know, those guys are true two-ways. Like, you're not going to attack them. You're going to find the smallest, weakest guy out there, and that is Brunson. So Brunson is consistently in the pick and roll and consistently in foul trouble, but that is something that he has to overcome if they want to win in the playoffs. Then we're going to go 60 on our steal to be able to get this interceptor on Bronze. I think that just makes sense, just to be able to get in the passing lanes. And then what we can do here is just go ahead and get our defensive rebound on 60 to be able to get that rebound chaser on Bronze. He is a pretty decent rebounder, so we want to do that. And then we want to make sure we have everything like that. And then now the remaining bit, we will go ahead and put on free throw, okay? So I just saved that there. Let's just go ahead and put them there. Yeah, let's put the free throw at 90. All right, and then we'll put the rest on the offensive rebound. So that's what I've been doing. Boom. All right. Let's just go 55 here. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yeah, let's do 55 here. Nah, can we get 60? No. Let's go 55 here, and then 48, and then we'll just do the rest here, okay? There we go. All right. So this would be what the Jalen Brunson build would be. In my opinion, at the 6'2", it's just going to be a really, really good shooter in the mid-range, finisher at the basket with the layups, really strong dribbling with the handles for days. And then there's a lot of badges that you can get for obvious reasons, as you can see. But the ones that I really like are the ones that are going to have blur. So Dribble Wizard, which will give you the 99 ball handle with the 94 speed with ball, is going to be big. Same thing here, ball handle, speed with ball, and speed. This is another good one, 99 ball handle, 93 speed with ball, 92 speed. These, again, got mixtape right here, which gives you the mid-range, a 99 mid-range, 99 ball handle, 93 speed with ball. And if you're looking at those right there, the mixtape might be the best one thus far. Then you come over here, you got ankle breaker, which is good, but that's the driving layup. All right, so now we got those out of the way. Now let's look at the offensive artist. This is one that I really like. This gives you the ankle breaker animations. This will give you the 99 mid-range, the 93-point shot with 97 pass accuracy. That is another good one that I like. Where is there's one more. Is it make it rain? This is a 3-point shot. Yeah, make it rain. Okay, so we don't have deep bomber for some reason. I don't know which attribute. I think that's more associated to 3-ball, or maybe you will get that once you. Let me see where you get the deep bomber. I just want to make sure if I'm right. I think once you upgrade your mid range. So you need a 90. Oh, so you need a 93-point shot. Okay, so you're not getting that anymore. Okay, cool. All right, so that's no biggie. Again, mixtape will be one, or the offensive artist will be the ones that I look at. But again, it's your preference, it's your call. But this is the Jalen Brunson build. As you see, Jalen Brunson right there at the top. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know what you think about the playoffs. Who do you have between the Pacers and the Knicks? But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.